And it's smooth. Manikowski's pretty consistent from the free throw line.
All righty. So that, you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Why does that sound different?
Because Manikowski's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Puts the Dragons up 9-4. 3:43 left here. Sorry about the glitches there. We should be good to go.
Ball's loose. Hands are everywhere. And Stricker gets the steal. Morris has it. Kicks it up to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to turn. Jump stop. Puts it up for 2, and it's missed.
I love the patience there by Hoffman. Just didn't
let her go by.
It off.
Yep. Oh. Thought she was going to drag her foot. Hoffman.
Yeah, kind of looked like she did there.
Yeah. Ball's over. Chris Lieb is there.
Take the stat book back.
Okay.
I think we're good to go here with her.
And Stricker's going to steal the easy pass. Kicks it up to Dunlap. Splits 2 defenders, and she's going to be called for the travel.
Drug her foot there.
That's a great pass. Staggered or split the 2 defenders. And was unfortunate. She had to drag her foot just a little bit trying to get that bucket in. Kicks it over. It's up top. Oof. Drives all the way through, and there's a foul on Manikowski, the butcher.
That's going to be her first, team second.
Well, there's one thing I tell you about Manikowski. When she does foul, the other person's not making a bucket because she lets them have it. She's little, but she's ferocious on that. Ball's in. Hoffman off of there. Manikowski gets it. Kicks it over to Stricker. Stricker kicks it out to Manikowski. Manikowski is going to drive.
Nice drive.
What a move from Manikowski. She's leading the scores.
6 points already for Manikowski with 11-4 lead now. We're just about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Abby Manikowski has come to play.
Kicks it over. And they want to break it down. Cross, lead for 3. Missed. Rebound, Morris, and she loses it. Oh, Morris is hurting. Morris is hurting a little bit.
She tweaked her ankle. I don't know if she came down on somebody's foot. Seems to be okay.
Yeah, the official stopped time for a half second and on his time. And going to sub in for the Academy. Just double checking. Morris landed really kind of awkward.
Yeah.
And it didn't look good, but
she's kind of trying to shake it out.
She's going to force it out. Uh-oh, fire call. So, kicks it out high. Here's a quick 3, and it's good. Number 21.
Andrea Brooke.
Yeah.
Puts the 3 in, makes it a 4-point game.
Well, 1-3 like that. Kicks it out. Hoffman fakes. Nice little patience, little jumper, and it's off the mark. And Morris is not 100%. She is jogging down the field, the court, and it's hurting.
I think they're going to get Morris on the foul underneath. And that's going to be her first foul, team's third. It's going to be a Lady Eagles ball out of bounds.
They get it in. Looks. Going to take a little jumper off the mark. A good rebound position, but misses. And Stricker gets the rebound again, and it's going to be over the back.
They're going to get Fruitkin on the foul. That'll be her first. Team sixth. So Lady Dragons is going to be shooting some free throws here real quick.
Lewandowski's coming in.
All right, Lewandowski, a little freshman mistake there. She just So the coach for the CGA is going to call a timeout.
That way he gets the sub in.
Yeah,
she does, sorry. Pardon me.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. The Lady Dragons leading 11-7. We have 1:16 left here in the first quarter.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back here. 1:16 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Dragons lead 11-7. It's going to be the Lady Dragons ball here out of the timeout by Coach Vinson for the Lady Eagles.
All right.
Lewandowski checks back in for the Lady Eagles.
Stricker's going to bring the ball across the timeline. Kicks it over. Hoffman, see if there's going to be a trap or if it's just half-hearted. Gives it over to Morris, and it's off the mark.
That was a nice look there by Morgan, but just wasn't in position right there with the pass. Oh, I was wondering what the ref was doing. The ball went under the bleachers on the far side. Thought he was chatting with one of the fans. He was having fun.
Oh, and it's a quick break, but Dragons got numbers back. Looks. Dragons trapped with a nice cut of the lane to where it prevented them. Lewandowski puts it over. They kick it out for three, and it's no good. Rebound. Good one out of Dunlap.
30 seconds left.
Stricker has it across the timeline. Kicks it in the corner to Hoffman. Hoffman goes around. Over to Manikowski. Fakes. And they rotate it.
Shoot it.
Morris for three, and it's good.
Yes. Macy Morris, that was a good job there by the Lady Dragons. Good patience.
And what a way to end the quarter.
They work the ball around, and they lead 14-7 after the first quarter. I tell you what, the first quarter belonged to Abby Manikowski. She had 7 for the Lady Dragons. Morris came in with 5, Hoffman with 2. So good first quarter for the Lady Dragons. We're going to take a break and come back here with second quarter action from the Fleet Gymnasium here at Culver Academies. You're watching RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argus. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argus. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back here. Getting set to go for second quarter action. You're watching Argus Lady Dragons basketball. They lead 14-7 after one. It's going to be Lady Eagles ball here to start the second quarter. See what the Lady Dragons can do here for defense. Looks like they're switching it up a little bit. Maybe a little man-to-man.
Man-to-man, here we go.
Man-to-man.
There we go. Here's a quick jumper, and it's way off.
Chrisley airballs it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of CGA, so it'll be the Lady Dragons ball.
All I know is she is subbing massive amounts. Super fast.
Lewandowski out, Fruitkin back in. Fruitkin has 2 fouls for the Lady Eagles, so starting the second quarter.
Going to have to be careful.
Kind of a gutsy call there by Coach Vinson. Lady Dragons need to recognize that she's on the floor with the 2 fouls. Take it right at her.
A little jumper, and it's just off the mark.
Good rebound there by Chris Lieb.
Yep. And the Dragons beat them back down to set up the defense. Lieb has it, looks, goes low to Hoffman's got a battle. And the good pressure, and she has to kick it out. Kicks it down low, and it's past Morris. She was a little bit surprised by the ball coming straight to her. She's just like, oh, okay. Steal for Morris. Manikowski sneaking in. Stricker fakes. Manikowski for 3. It's off. And Manikowski tips it over to Stricker. Stricker fakes, takes a step forward, and shoots the 3, and it's off. And Manikowski's in there again, and they break the rebound away from her. And it's stolen by Dunlap. Relaxes, puts it in for 2, but they call a foul on the ground before.
That's going to be on Chris Lieb.
Yep.
Good work there by the Lady Dragons, not letting that ball go. That'll be Chris Lieb's first
1
foul.
and 1. 1 and 1. It was on the ground.
7th team foul. Lady Dragons are going to be shooting 1 and 1 rest of the way out here in the half.
Wow. That's a long time to be in the bonus.
Dunlap's first is short, but the rebound Stricker.
Stricker again with the rebound, puts it up, and it's blocked.
A little tip there.
Yeah, it looked like it got it. Look at my little hand, but it's all right. And 3-person pass. Gets it across. Kick it around. Lieb takes a long 3, and it's in.
Well, so they got to get out on her. I don't know.
That was pretty far.
They've seen her do it because she did it in the scrimmage against them.
Stolen by CGA. Goes, lays it up, and there's a foul. And Morris or Stricker, one of the two.
That's going to be Stricker, but the ref just called an anticipation. She never even touched her.
She was facing the other way.
I don't even know if he had his head turned. He's looking at the other direction. I don't know. That was an anticipation call right there by the ref.
Yeah.
And the free throw is good for Mary Kate Wright.
And that quick, timeout by Coach Teal, 30 seconds. And that fast, now it's back to a 3-point game, and they're still at the free throw line shooting another one.
Well, 30-second timeout here. Like you said, the Lady Eagles come out and score the first 4 of the second quarter. They got another shot here to bring it to within 2. Lady Dragons have been very tenacious on both ends of the floor, but a couple big threes by the Lady Eagles, and you saw that right there by the junior Rebecca Chrislieb.
From some distance behind the line. I think it caught Hoffman off balance or wasn't ready for that. And she put that up there from that distance. If that's going to be the case, you got to put Morris out on her. Morris has got the height over Hoffman by, well, a few inches to say the least. Get that hand up in front of her when she goes to shoot it. Shots up, and it's good.
So it's a 2-point game with 6 minutes left here in the first half.
Manikowski has it up top. Hoffman over. Dunlap was going to get it. Back over to Manikowski. Stricker. Morgan Dunlap up. It's blocked. There's the pass. Kicks it low, and it's thrown out. She catches it. Kicks it over. Here's a quick 3, and it's way off. And rebound by Stricker. Stricker all day long with the 3, and it's off the mark. And she didn't follow, and rebound goes to CGA. And that's a good play by Stricker. Just had her hands up, made sure she didn't make contact, and no foul would be called. Missed, and rebound by Morris. So here goes Dunlap with the cut. Now she's open for 3. And it's off the mark. Rebound Stricker with the offense rebound. Kicks it back over to Dunlap. Out to Hoffman or Manikowski. Manikowski to Morris. And it's kicked. Didn't she throw that right off of CGA?
Yeah, the other ref is correcting him. I don't know. He was looking right at it. I don't know how you missed that. You're standing right there.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
that's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
Dragons going to have to play a little better, put some of these buckets in. I tell you what, the Dragons has got still one of the best defenses around, but just struggle on that offensive end. Got the hands on there. This ball's loose, and it's loose and it's stolen. Here comes Stricker. Says, and she throws it away. Unfortunately, Dunlap can't get to it.
Pushed it up just a little too hard that time. Just take your time and get the ball up there in good position.
The Dragons need to settle down and run it. Travel.
What?
Oh.
I don't know what these guys
On
are
number
looking
12.
at. It's going to be on Manikowski.
I had to wait for him to put the numbers up because it was such a call. I couldn't tell you who would have fouled him.
Now look at Chris Lee. She grabs a hold of Manikowski and uses her for an anchor to get around her. I don't know.
Throws the ball away.
And they're going to say it was tipped. Oh. I don't know what these guys are looking at. I mean, I don't want to sit here and yell about refs, but my goodness gracious.
That's 3 in a row. Here comes the freshman, Vanderwill. First sub of the night for the Lady Dragons, right?
Yep.
And then comes Vanderwill. And it's stolen. Hoffman.
She gets knocked down.
She got hit to the ground. Here's a quick 3, and it's off the mark. And it's going to stay. Wowzers. Look at Coach Steele. You don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Lieb with the 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Hoffman. Gives it over to Stricker. Kicks it over. It's stolen. Blocked again by Stricker. That's her 3rd block of the night.
Well, the Lady Dragons turnovers here getting
all of a sudden,
little out of hand.
All of a sudden have hit.
Yeah.
Hoffman. Kicks it down. Morris. Dunlap for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound's going to be Stricker again. Kicks it into Morris. Tipped out of bounds.
Dittmeyer's going to check back in for Chris Lieb.
Okay, take it easy. Calm down.
Nice. Bench warning for Coach Teal because he's the aggressive type. Kicks it over to Morris.
The backside on that is open, but they're not getting the rotation.
Yeah, it's too slow of passes. Morris all day long for the 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, big Hoffman. Morris, or Stricker moves to get the opening. Pulls back, tells them to set it up. Dunlap, Hoffman, kicks it over. Stricker for 3, and it's off the mark. Vanderbilt tips it over, and 1. Morris puts it in, and she's going to go to the line for the and 1. That was a good defensive tip over from Vanderwill.
Foul is going to be on Dittmeyer. That'll be her first, and Macy Morris at the line to shoot the and 1.
It's in. Oh, it's out. Bounces off. Double bounce and comes out. Kicks it across the baseline. Over for the 3. Down low. She has position, and there's going to be a foul on Dunlap.
That'll be Morgan's first. It's going to put Fruitkin at the line shooting 2. She got her on the hand that time.
Yeah.
First one is on the way and off the mark for Fruitkin. 16-12, 2:22 left to go here in the first half. Lady Dragons with a 4-point lead. Fruitkin
Wowzers.
shooting a second from the line, and it's good.
How are we only up by 3? Man.
Well, we haven't put the ball in the basket. We've only scored 2 this quarter.
Hoffman gets the ball. Fakes. Back over to Dunlap. Hoffman.
Backside, rotate it, girls.
Somebody's going to move. Coach Teal wants a timeout.
All right, 30-second. We're going to keep it here with 2:06 left to go. The Lady Dragons up by 3. And Abby Manikowski doing well. She has 6 for the Lady Dragons. Morris now has 7. And Hoffman with 2. And Dunlap with 1. So Dunlap and Stricker need to get rolling here. That's why there's only a 3-point lead, Andy.
I was wondering
2 leading
what's going on.
scorers, 1 point between them. So,
well, they got a lot of blocks, a lot of steals, and a lot of assists. Tons of rebounds.
yeah.
But that's great stuff. But what really matters on the scoreboard is the points. And they're going to have to get some in.
All right, let's see what the timeout here by Coach Teal did. And Lady Dragons with the ball on the far side.
Hoffman has it. Over to Vanderweel. Kicks it down. Over. Stricker for 3, and it's long. Rebound goes to CGA. Long pass. Hoffman gets back. Leave, and a loose hands by Vanderweel. How is it their ball? She steps on the line and tries to throw it back in. The ball didn't touch out of bounds. Okay, I was just wondering.
I don't know.
Just wondering. Sorry, whoever's calling me. I'm going to not take the call. Steps on the line. Wait a sec. Who had the ball?
Morgan tipped it out on that one.
Okay.
That was actually Morgan tipped it
All
out.
right. Cool. CGA sets up. Rotates to the side. A long 3, and it's good. Tie ball game. Pugh puts it in. And the Vanderweel, the freshman, brings it across timeline, kicks it over. Gets it to Dunlap. Over to Morris for a little baseline jumper, and it's long. Ball's loose, and it's going to go to Dragons.
A lot of contact. I don't know. They got the 7th foul with almost the whole second quarter, and they've only gotten 1 since. That's
within a minute they had it. But Morris kicks it all the way across to Dunlap. Dunlap sees Stricker. Going to kick it to her, and she does. Stricker, a little jumper, and there it is. Puts the Dragons up by 2. And this gym echoes something fierce. Kicks it over. Lead. Oh, Hoffman almost has the steal. The trap's on. And Norris and Hoffman cause her to throw it out of bounds.
Turnover, 28.5 seconds left. Chris Leib threw it out of bounds, so it's going to be a Lady Dragons ball here. See if they can get a good shot going to the half, 4 or 5 up.
Hoffman goes across the timeline, relaxes, kicks it over to Vanderweel. Kicks it back. 13 seconds. They're going to go for the last one. And Coach Teal's telling them to play. Dunlap's going to drive, puts it up for 2, and it's good.
Nice drive there, Dunlap.
Well, we called it. Those two need to start scoring, and they had the last 4 points to put the Dragons up 20-16 at the half.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back here with our halftime stats in just a moment. You're watching RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester. Lady Dragons lead 20-16 at the half.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back. We are at the half here from Fleet Gymnasium at Culver Academies. The Lady Dragons have a 4-point lead, 20-16. Good first quarter, Andy. 14-7 was your score, and then the Lady Eagles had the advantage in the second, outscoring the Lady Dragons 9-6 to pull the lead to within 4. The scoring, Pugh with 3. For the Lady Eagles. Actually, Fruitkin had 5. Brooke had 3. Chris Leap had 3. Mary Kate Wright with 2. And I tell you what, the Chris Leap 3 and the Pugh 3 and the Brooke 3.
The Brooke,
she
that's the one that
up.
opened them up. Yep.
Yeah, she opened them up with that. Brooke, and then Chris Leap hit one, and then Pugh hit one. Those were big shots there in the second quarter for the Lady Eagles. Lady Dragons led by Macy Morris. She had a big 3 coming out of the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
To give them a 14-7 lead. She had 7. Manikowski with that big first quarter with 6. Dunlap had 3. She finally got on the board from the field in the last second of the half. Stricker with 2 and Hoffman with 2. So your 2 leading scorers, Stricker and Dunlap, with 5 points total in the first half. They're going to have to get going here in the second if they want to keep the Lady Eagles at bay. Turnovers weren't too bad. There's some foul trouble on both sides. I know I'm missing a few fouls when we were having some issues, but I know Manikowski has 2, Stricker has 2 for CGA. Hershig has 2. Fruitkin has 2. There's a couple other CGA players that I know we missed fouls called on them, but we'll catch up when we can on that. So your halftime score, 20-16 here at Culver Academies. Lady Eagles and the Lady Dragons. So we're going to take a break. We're just going to leave it here and come back with second half action. We got 6:40 left to go here in the half. All right, here we go. Getting set for second half action. The Lady Dragons lead by 4 at the half, 20-16 over the Lady Eagles from CGA. Well, Andy, the first quarter was good for the Lady Dragons. They got to kind of go back to what they were doing in that quarter, finding the bottom of the net a little bit more. They've got to put the ball in the basket. They were doing really well on defense. They've only allowed 16 so far. I mean, you can't complain about that, but they got to put more than 20 up in a half. So let's see what they can do. It's going to be Lady Dragons ball here to start the second half.
All right, Stricker's going to inbound it. Manikowski gets the ball.
Man-to-man defense here for the Eagles.
Manikowski's got her hand wrapped. She has a bruise all through her thumb, all the way down, and it is absolutely hard as a rock and very sore, but she's been playing through it. She's had that, and she's played the last 2 games that way, and she's out here again tonight. Morris sees Dunlap, can't get it to her, gives it out to Manikowski. So they're going to double stack. Here we go. They're changing the play.
A little 1-4 low here.
Rotates it. Hoffman gets open. Tries to feed it to Stricker. Can't get it to her. Back out to Manikowski. Morris is open. Gives it to her.
Macy's got to get her foot out of the lane.
Yeah. Gives it over to Morris. Oh, my words. Gets that pass to Stricker. How'd she get it? And Stricker grabs it, turns and goes straight to the bucket and puts it in for 2.
That was a good post up that time by the senior and a great pass.
Ball's out high. Kicks it in the middle and it's stolen. Morris, and it's back loose again. Morris is up. And CGA comes away with it. Hands are in the air. And there's a tip again by Morris, and Stricker comes away with it. Battles and tries to get it past to Dunlap, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, she got around her, and she didn't look before she threw it, and there was no lane there. So a turnover for the Lady Dragons.
And Coach Steele's like, hey, I want you to take that up. Right. Get the foul. They're playing out man-to-man, somewhat of a zone, 3-2 zone, and it's stolen by Morris, and it's kicked, and it's going to be out of bounds. I tell her that was a soccer skill, but she doesn't play soccer. So, Pugh's in for the Lady Eagles.
Brooke is going to have a seat. So good defense here again to start the second half for the Lady Dragons.
Morris just about gets her hands on it. Morris is the top center now because she can get her hands up and a little taller to prevent that three-point shot. Manikowski gets a moving screen, and it's stolen by Stricker. And now Stricker's going, and she's battling, and she's going to slow it down.
Smart play.
Yep. Oh, and then she sees the lane, goes up, drags it, throws it on the 2 off the glass.
Smarter play.
Yeah, that's
she saw
off the glass and took it right in.
4 points here to start the second half for Stricker, and it's an 8-point lead here for the Dragons. Good to see her get going.
CGA rotates it around. Kicks it over. Dragons shift. Loose ball and stolen by Stricker again. She looks, and she looked at Morgan, and Morgan's like, no, don't throw it here. She gets it over to Macy Morris, puts it up, and she's shooting 2.
Good strong move there, Morris, and that's going to put Fruitkin with her 3rd foul, and Morris is going to be at the line shooting 2. So Chris Lieb is going to check back in, probably for Fruitkin. What?
She should be shooting 2. She was trying to go up.
That's not that is a shooting foul.
Wowzers.
Are they going to say she was on the floor?
On the floor.
That's crazy.
Ah, boy. Well, that's what you can expect from the crew tonight.
I don't know what more you want out of a shooting foul than that. We got a 30 or 60-second
You know what? I
have to take a break.
All right, we got a 60.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master Instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
Okay, welcome back. 24-16 is your score. Lady Dragons with the lead. They've come out and scored the first 4 here in the second half. 5:09 left to go in the third, and I think it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Dragons. I don't know how in the world that wasn't a shooting foul, but they're going to take it out of bounds.
Oh, I tell you what.
Those of you with TiVo at home, you can rewind that and tell me
She was
crazy.
totally shooting that ball. Because we just talked about a strong move. And behind the back, right behind both CGA players, straight over to Stricker and puts it right in.
Beautiful pass there from Morris. Nice post up again for Stricker. She's got 6 here coming out of the half.
Well, tell her she needs to ice her back at halftime every time. Because she's put ice on her back at halftime and then comes out and is on fire.
That was a good defensive play there, too.
Tips it out of bounds. She's had 2 steals and 6 points so far in the
For all you
third quarter.
younger kids at home, did you see what she did? She came up. Hey, you're not going to get it called on that if you come up on that ball.
And it's thrown away. Nope. CGA for 3, and it's long. Rebound. Hoffman, the tower of power. Dunlap brings it across the timeline. They slow down. Dragons have been effective running the play. And Hoffman's like, all right, let's do it. Let's roll.
10-point lead here with 4:20 left in the third.
Hoffman.
Oh, she missed her. I'm not sure what's all the yelling.
For 3, they're switching defense.
Oh.
CGA's coach staff's yelling 3. They switching the defense. Stricker gets it. Battles right there to Manikowski.
Oh, she missed it.
This is it.
Beautiful
Good
pass.
pass to Manikowski. Just unable to put it in. But hustles back down, chases her, and is tipped away, and it's going to be a foul.
You're going to get Hoffman or Manikowski? Manikowski, and that'll be her third. Team's first here of the second half.
They should have been on Morris. He was the one standing there. Manikowski was a step behind on the other side. But
Watch your back.
Lowe gets it in. Blocked by Morris. Stricker with the rebound. Kicks it over to Hoffman. Dragons going to set it up. 3:41 left in the third. Kicks it over. Cooks over to Dunlap. Morris, I'd like her to stay camped out here. There's no one around her.
Dunlap.
And Dunlap.
Nice drive. She wants in on that action right there.
Yeah.
Drive to the bucket puts the Dragons up 12.
Well, the Dragons have come out in the third, much like they did at the beginning. Nice spin move. Puts it up. Misses. 2 of them fight for the rebound.
Oh, good try there by Morgan. I like to see that. She's got a smile on her face.
Tried, and CGA helps her up.
Yeah.
Good work.
She can get kind of, a little down on
Cranky,
herself sometimes. Yeah, so it's good to see her with a smile. There's
Hoffman
a
with the steal. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Dunlap sees Manikowski. She's going to take it all by herself with ease and misses. Manikowski rebound, and she's hammered. And that's a foul on Lieb.
Chris Lieb.
Yep. Chris Lieb puts a foul on her.
That's going to be her second foul.
Yep.
Team second. Manikowski at the line. She's 2 for 2 from the line here, so let's see if she can keep that up. Shouldn't have said that.
Way to go, Manikowski. Smooth as silk. And it's in and out. Thanks a lot. Way to go, Stricker.
All right,
Jinx
so
wagon.
Fruitkin's going to come back in, and Dittmeyer's going to check out for the Lady Eagles. Blake, what do you got eating down there? Getting all over my camera, are you?
I'm getting hungry. And misses them both.
Geez. I jinxed her
Yeah,
big time,
I guess. Way to go. Shot. Misses. Rebound. CGA. Pugh kicks it back. Fakes. Open jumper. Off the glass. and it's a bucket.
Nice use of the glass there by Mary Kate Wright. First points of the second half for the Lady Eagles. 2:40 left to go here in the third.
Dunlap coming across timeline. Crossover. Kicks it over to Stricker. Wide open, fake, little back jumper, and it's good.
Stricker with 8 points here in the third quarter. She's got 10 on the night, and it's a 12-point lead now again for the Dragons.
CGA. Dunlap, yep. Dunlap with the steal. Hoffman recovers, puts it over, gives it to Dunlap, and she's going all the way. Loses the ball at the end. Hoffman. Stricker. Ooh. Careful of the reach in. And they're going to get Stricker on the foul. Yeah. I think it's probably because he didn't call it on the reach in.
Yeah. That's going to be her third.
And here comes.
Carrie is sitting right next to him. Can she just yell at her and tell her it's Stricker?
That's all right. We know who she is.
My dad worked here for 35 years, for God's sakes. You think that they could get his name right. 23, Hersig with the free throw is good.
Oh, I tell you.
Second free throw is good as well. Nice arch on that shot.
Yep.
10-point lead, minute 50 left here in the third.
Hoffman. Look at the foul. Totally pushed her body away from him.
Hoffman gets through it, though.
Yeah.
Morris, I think, might have got away with a walk.
She didn't have the ball, did she? Dunlap gets fouled, nothing. And it's loose, and here comes CGA. Nice stutter step, kicks it over. Chris Lieb throws it over. Jumper. Off the mark, rebound. And Stricker gets, or Manikowski gets it, and she's...
Jump ball.
I tell you what.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't typically complain about officials.
Oh, yeah, you do.
All right, I do some. But it's not that they're making bad calls as far as fouls or anything. It's just all the little things are just, the obvious things are what they're totally off. Jump balls, who the ball's off of, this and that. Just the little stuff is just insane tonight.
Well, it's just like that shooting foul with Morris that they called, on the ground.
It's the little things, and it all affects it. Dragons are up 10. Waiting for last minute, and they throw it away. The first 4 minutes of the half, or this half, they were awesome, and then they started losing some of the ball. And going there, and there's a block by Stricker, and then she's going to get fouled.
That's going to be on Fruitkin. That'll be her fourth.
Fruitkin's fourth, Stricker's fifth block shot of the night.
Well, she's going to really increase her block shot average, isn't she?
I tell you what.
She's being smart about it, though. I mean,
she's not drawing the fouls. That's one thing I said. They're not calling a ton of fouls on anybody. And they're letting them play some, but some of the little stuff. Whew.
Well, that's 30 seconds here of the quarter.
Yeah.
Been a good quarter for the Lady Dragons.
Stricker gets it over to Manikowski. Manikowski catches up with it. Kicks it back over. Manikowski. See him drive back to the bucket. That's where everybody else is letting them through. Oh, they hesitated, and Dunlap goes up for two. In and out. Manikowski! Look at the effort. The ball's loose. Jump ball. What effort out of Manikowski. She gets the ball back.
3.8 left. It's going to stay Dragons there on the jump. So a good inbounds play here. Maybe they can get a bucket.
Manikowski. Did you see her come across there?
Yeah.
It looked like Vinny. Stricker for three at the end of the quarter, and it's just off the mark.
Well, she hasn't found the range from outside, but she's sure done a lot of damage there in the quarter. She had 22, 4, 6, 8 in the quarter. Lady Dragons open up a 10-point advantage, 30-20 after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with fourth quarter action in just a moment. You're watching RTC4.com and RTC, or Channel 4 in Rochester.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Alrighty, we're back here getting set for fourth quarter action. Andy, that quarter 10-4 in favor of the Lady Dragons, fueled by 8 points by the senior Macy Stricker. Only 2, Mary Kate Wright with a bucket, and Hersig had 2 free throws for the Lady Eagles.
Well, like I said, defense is not an issue for the Lady Dragons. It's buckets, and they put some into this quarter, and that's the way they have to start off here in the fourth to prevent any type of comeback.
Fruitkin starts on the bench, as does Chris Lieb. Fruitkin with 4 fouls for the Lady Eagles. Good defense there.
They're going to call a body foul on the Tower of Power, Hoffman.
It's going to be her first.
She's so vicious. Look at her.
Her first, team's third.
Well, the Dragons are going to, one thing for sure, they're going to up their fitness because they haven't been subbed yet tonight, but 1 or 2 times the entire evening.
Well, and they're coming off of a back-to-back.
Back-to-back games, and there's the throwaway.
If that pass would have been online, it was going to be a turnover anyway, because Morgan
Dunlap would have had it.
She read that like the center fielder she is.
Yep. Read that like a textbook. Textbook defense. Hoffman has it, kicks it over. Fakes, kicks it over. Morris. Ay, my word, Morris. Either dish it or shoot it. You are wide open, girl.
Well, Stricker was wide
yeah,
open.
she was. She could. That's what I said. Either dish it or shoot it. Dunlap gets it, tries to get it to her, and she's fouled, shooting 2.
All right, so good drive.
Even though
there.
she was trying to pass it,
she was trying to pass it, but she was smart enough. She was smart
looks like
enough
a shot, yeah.
That once she lost control of it, she went up with it.
It's all good.
That foul is on Pugh. That's her first. Dunlap puts the first in. Dunlap has 6, 2, 4, 6.
Well, it's still not enough out of the top 2 scores. They need to be putting 14, 16 in every game.
2 for Dunlap. 7 points now for Dunlap. Well, they got 17 between the two, so they got over half of the points.
Ball's there, kicks it in the middle. Shot, and there's a foul, and it's going to be probably on Dunlap. Let's see.
That's going to be Morgan's second.
Morgan Dunlap, just like I figured.
Hersig at the line. She's 2 for 2 from the line.
Yep.
3 for
3 from 3 now. Way to go. Why don't you jinx her,
I
Stricker?
tried.
Well, I tell you what, it's the girls have done very well with controlling their defense, even though they're tired. And this is back-to-back games with hardly any sub whatsoever. They're doing very well in being controlled. She did go straight up, but still. Shot. Missed. And rebound goes to Dunlap. Maura Stricker had her blocked out pretty well, but she did go straight up as a long enough bounce. Runs the body on her.
Oh, is that going to be?
No, it's number 1.
Is it number 1? Okay,
yeah,
I saw Fruitkin right there.
No, Pugh is riding the body the whole way down.
So that's going to be her second.
Dunlap was ready to dish it straight to
Throw it off her butt.
Morris down low.
Throw it off her butt.
Fakes, little jumper, and it's going to be off.
I don't know if you saw that last night. Did you see that play?
Off the back?
Yeah.
I was like, come on. The old Dunlap textbook inbounds. Manikowski with the foul. I told you, she's the butcher.
That's Abby's 4th.
Abby's 4th.
Team's 5th. So
and in comes Vanderweel. Yep.
All right. Just going to give Abby a break. Vanderweel did pretty good in her first half stint.
Yeah.
Trying to, with Rachel out. What's up?
Right here.
Hold on.
And shots up.
Stricker blocks another one.
6 block shots tonight. And a strip from Maddie Vanderweel, and here comes Stricker, gets it.
I don't even know if she was off the ground.
And says, I'll take that. I don't care. And runs on with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stricker fakes, looks. Hoffman's going to cut. Stricker gives it to Dunlap. Dunlap's going to drive in, kicks it straight to
pass.
Morris. Use that glass, Morris.
Oh, yeah.
Use the glass, honey. And there's a foul on Dunlap.
That's not the foul you want to get that far away from the basket. That's going to be her
She's not
third.
a threat.
Yeah.
She's not a threat down at that end.
Save your fouls for their offensive end. I know she's trying to get the ball back, but, yeah, you got to be smart here.
Coach Teal's like, get back after the rebound. Telling them to get down. No reason to foul down there. Turns, squares up, shoots, and puts it in.
Well, nobody picked her up.
Yeah,
She's like, well, I guess I'll just take this little 15-footer, and Fruitkin puts it in. 9-point lead.
Full timeout coming from Coach Teal.
All right, 32-23. We've still got 5.5 to go here in the game. Lady Dragons call a timeout. You're watching RTC4.com. Channel 4 in Rochester will be back here in just a moment.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argus. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argus. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, 5:31 left here in the game. We're at Fleet Gymnasium at the campus of Culver Academies. Lady Dragons lead 32-23 over the Lady Eagles from Culver Girls Academy. Coach Teal wanted a timeout. The Lady Eagles come out and score 3 points here to start the fourth. And Coach Teal doesn't like the way the Lady Dragons have started their fourth quarter.
And they got number 44 for the Lady Eagles is in. And that's a good question. I don't know. Dunlap has it. Sees Morris. Kicks it to her. Morris fakes, turns, and gets blocked. And here comes Lady Eagles. Stricker jumps, misses. And they missed the shot, rebound. And there's a foul off of Hoffman. The Tower of Power.
Well, Fruitkin actually knocked the ball away from her own player on that play.
Well, she's not going to the line.
It's 1-1.
Is it? Seventh foul. That's the 7th foul.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She said Johnson, so she a JV.
She's not on the JV roster under 44.
She's 32 on the JV. Johnson.
Okay.
So the foul is going to be on Hoffman. That'll be her second. Johnson here shooting 1-1. Off the one.
She was too far. Toe was on the line.
Well, she has to wait until it hits the rim before she can go across. The other players can go on the release.
All right, well.
So she went over the free throw line before.
Dunlap gets the ball in. Vanderweel.
There we go. That's going to be on
foul.
Chris Lieb. That'll be her third.
Chris Lieb.
She slams the ball on the floor.
Yeah, she did it to herself. She wasn't doing it to the official or the other team, so he was.
A lot of times.
Yeah, they got to watch out.
Oh.
Well, they are marking Stricker, or Lady marking Stricker, since she had those 6 points. Oh, what a pass, and it's broke up. Oof. Kicked over. Stricker. Stricker's like, all right, you want to. Oh. Stricker with the foul.
Well, that's her fourth. It's going to put Chris Lieb at the line shooting 1-1.
Number 24, Macy Striker. At the line shooting number 4, Rebecca Chrisley.
Ah, boy, I love it. What are you going to do? And it's in. Well, Chris Lieb definitely looks comfortable from the free throw line.
8-point lead. Second one is off the mark, and the offensive glass.
See, I jinxed her. That's how you jinx her.
Lady Dragons have got to get a positive play here on their end. There's a lot of body contact right there. No call.
Morris out to Hoffman. Stricker. Vanderbilt kicks it out. Dunlap. Well, the next foul puts the Dragons into 1-1, and we've seen about 3. Stricker kicks it over. Hoffman out top. Back over to Vanderbilt. Kicks it over. I like the way Vanderbilt goes straight in and draws those players and then dishes it. Morgan, Dunlap, and Morris. And Vanderbilt tries to shoot it, gets nothing called. Rebound. And there's a bucket.
Mary Kate Wright puts the rebound bucket in. Stricker couldn't really do a whole lot. She's got 4 fouls.
There's a foul.
Yeah,
and there's
Chris Lieb.
Chris Lieb. That's her 4th?
That is her 4th, and that's going to put Morgan at the line shooting 1-1. 6-point lead with 3:30. She got to hit these. These are big free throws here for Morgan.
These can make or break the game, and they're going to ice her. You know what?
32nd.
That's a bad timeout. You see that the Dragons have no subs. They're starting to really suck when everybody's face is bright red, and you call a quick timeout, try to ice the shooter, but you're just resting everyone.
Right.
It's a bad timeout in my point of view. He should have, or she should have just let him run it. And then just keep working it.
Yeah, Lady Eagles are outscoring the Lady Dragons 6-2 here in the 4th quarter after a big 3rd quarter. So first quarter big, 2nd quarter not so good for the Lady Dragons. Seems to be the same. And it's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah,
they just kind of run out of steam.
They're starting to run out of steam.
Yeah.
Coach has got a lot of people on the bench. If he needs to get one for a break, start rotating a player in. Same player in and out for each person. Just start subbing it in and out. One person at a time resting is not going to hurt you.
This is a big free throw here for the sophomore Dunlap. She got 1-1.
And Stricker, hands up. Relax. Dragons got to relax.
Man, I think we missed that, Andy.
You killing me. Oh!
2-pointer for Chris Lieb.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. 28-35. Huge bucket from the freshman Vanderbilt. There's a foul.
It's going to be
number one, Pugh again.
Her
She's
third.
Riding the body. And that puts Dunlap at the line.
Yep. She's got to put 2 in here for the Lady Dragons, up 7. She makes both of these. This is going to be
huge.
Great. Yeah, our camera was froze, Andy, when
oh my God, that was absolutely huge.
Into Vanderwheel, and she turns and scores it. First bucket. I think that's her first varsity points.
And
Off the
shots
mark.
missed.
Well, we're leaving some points on the board right now. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us.
And Stricker, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to stay. It's going to stay, and it's going to go.
Should be Argus ball.
No, it's going to stay. I'm telling you, it's going to stay CGA.
She was laying on the line. I don't know how.
I told you he was going to call it that way. Fakes. And there's a trap.
Gotta watch her too. She can hit him. Good defense.
And it's blocked pass, and CJ recovers. Vanderwilt she has a foul or two to spare.
Oh yeah, she has 5.
Ball's out. Here's a quick 3, and it's good.
Chrisley brings it down to 4.
And Stricker splits it, and Coach Teal's going to get a.
Oh boy, minute 28 left to go. It's a 4-point game. Chrisley with 6 points here coming down the stretch, and we got a full timeout. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here in just a minute.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
All righty, well, it's 11-5 here. Lady Eagles outscoring the Lady Dragons in the 4th quarter, and they've brought it to within 4 with a minute 28 to go. Left some free throws on the line there, Andy.
Yeah, we started scoring, but then the free throw line got kind of cold.
Yeah.
We were, in the first half, we were pretty solid. And then second half, we have been mediocre. 4th quarter, we've been pretty dreadful, actually. So we got to step it up, maintain control of this game. We're up 4, minute 28. We're the better team. We just got to act like it. That's all there is to it.
You know they're going to put us at the line. It's just a matter of we got to convert from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And Dunlap is right there. They're going to probably.
There's a reach in. That second one's a reach in, but Morris picks it up. Hoffman has it. And they're face guarding man-to-man, and they are all over the players. That's a foul, you betcha.
All right, so that's going to be a foul on Brooke. That's her first. Second. Okay, so that was one on my.
1 and 1. One more, and the Dragons go to the double bonus.
All right, Morgan Dunlap, the sophomore, she's got to hit this. She's missed the front end of the last one, so see if she can
made
put
the one
in.
before, then missed the front end of this one, and she's going to make that one.
All right, that is a huge free throw there for Dunlap. She's got 5 from the line. She's got to put this one in. Put the Lady Dragons up 6 right here. It looks good, and it is.
And the ball is in. Kicks it back.
Now. 10 points for Dunlap. 6-point lead.
Coach Teal's all over. I'm telling them.
Kick ball. Good job.
They need to face guard, box and one Chris Lieb, not let her shoot the ball at all.
Yeah, they need to put Vanderwill on her.
Yeah, she's got 0 fouls. Put it on her.
But they got to be smart. They don't want to put her at the line either with time running out. So 58.2, we have a full timeout. We're going to take a break. Watching RTC4.com. Channel 4 in Rochester. We'll be back here in just a minute.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back. 58.2 seconds left. It's going to be the Lady Eagles ball coming out of the timeout. 2 big free throws by Dunlap extends the lead back up to 6. Lady Eagles had gotten it down to 4. They've outscored the Lady Dragons 11-7 here in the fourth quarter. Lady Dragons need to finish out this last minute here. They can't let anybody get free. Chris Lieb has been on fire from three, as has Brooke.
Looks like Dunlap's face Gardner. Brooke drives in, shot, it's tipped, rebound, Brooke. And they're going to either be a foul.
They're going to call Vanderweel on the foul. It's going to send Brooke to the line. You know,
that's
all
right.
Give us the call.
Well, that's only her first. It's better than one of our other players. 47.2 seconds left. Dragons up by 6. CGA at the line. 1-1. And it's off. Long. And Dunlap
Rebound.
comes away with the rebound.
Big rebound.
Kicks it over to Stricker.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they're not going to
call the foul, are they?
There they are.
The girl goes to the ground.
2-point takedown.
What do you got to do to get a foul call around this place?
2-point takedown, Stricker. She's the one with the ball. Oh my word. But that's all right. Morris is going to the line. Dragons up.
Double
6.
bonus
Double
time.
bonus. 32.9 seconds left.
Mary Kate Wright with her second.
Ay.
All right, Morris, let's put these in.
And that one's smooth as silk.
Yep. Big free throws down the stretch for the Lady Dragons. Morgan Dunlap with 2.
Basically, it's the last minute 20.
Yeah,
the Dragons have really said, okay, we got to put these in. And there's 4 in a row.
4 in a row. They've extended it to 8-point advantage now.
Hands
up.
up.
Be smart here. No easy shots.
And Vanderweel gets blocked off with a quick shot, and it's in.
That was a nice bucket there over top of Stricker.
Oh, and that's a great play. Vanderweel's like, all right, I'll just kick it over. It gets the ball to Morris. Morris sees Vanderweel and says, you know what? There's only a little bit of time. We're just going to settle down, run it out.
Dunlap's going to go back to the line. That should be Chris Lieb's 5th.
Oh, and she does. Yep. She fouls out. She knows it.
Foul out, 39-33, 6.9 left. Dunlap shooting 2 here from the line. And the Lady Dragons are going to hold on here and get this win. This is a big road win off of a back-to-back, Andy. I mean, short bench. You've got Rachel Kuntz hurt, so the bench got even shorter. Maddie Vanderweel has stepped in and done tremendous for him tonight.
I tell you what, she's earned her spurs with this time she's put in.
Yeah. Oh. No leg.
And here we go. What'd I say? Tired and air ball on the free throw. And look at Coach Hollowall over on the other side just giggling.
She's not giggling. She's busting up laughing.
She's sending messages to Courtney. Poor Morgan. And that one's good. That's one that counts and that matters. That's good stuff. And the Dragons put their hands up. Here's a quick 3, and it's short. Hoffman, power rebound. And Dragons take the win. 40-33 over at the Eagles Nest, taking care of them. Lady Dragons come out on top.
That's a big one for the Lady Dragons, like we said, coming off of the back-to-back, short-handed with Kuntz on the bench. And they come in here and take care of business with the 7-point win over the Lady Eagles. We're going to take a quick break and total up the scoring for the team and come back with your post-game show here from the Fleet Gymnasium at Culver Academies. We'll be right back.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argus. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argus. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back to the post-game show. Lady Dragons pick up the win. They move to 5-5 on the year. The Lady Eagles will drop to 5-7. Lady Dragons will be back in action next week. Their road trip continues. They're going to be down at Peru, and then they'll follow that up with one more on the road at New Prairie on the Tuesday before Christmas. So your finals for the game, Fruitkin, let's see, Chris Lieb, I think, led the Lady Eagles with 9. Mary Kate Wright had 8, Fruitkin with 7. Hersig, Brooke, and Pugh all had 3 for the Lady Eagles. For your Lady Dragons, leading all scorers, Morgan Dunlap tonight had 11. Macy Stricker had 10. She had a huge third quarter with 8 points. Really fueled the Lady Dragons. Morris ended up with 9. Manikowski with 6. Vanderweel with 2 off of a big bucket there. Unfortunately, I think our camera froze up, but huge pass from Hoffman into Vanderweel. Hoffman ended up with 2. Macy Stricker, I don't know how many rebounds. How many rebounds did Macy end up? I mean,
I don't have an official count on rebounds, but I think it was 9 or 8. But
yeah, she was
quality. 7 blocks. I know that.
She did not set the school record. We had Anna Barlow do that last year, but Anna Barlow is 6'2",
6'1", yeah.
Yeah, and Macy Stricker is 5'7", 5'8" at best. And she had 7.
On paper, they got her at 5'9".
Yeah, she's 5'9",
yeah.
right.
So,
but 7 blocks on the night for Stricker. Huge defensive effort, fighting fouls all night long. We're kind of,
Wow. I don't know.
First quarter, really good. Second quarter, kind of, they came back. Same thing in the second half. Third quarter was really good. Fourth quarter, they kind of came back, but we hit our free throws at the end. Great job there by
Dunlap, Morris.
Dunlap and Morris.
Morris is 2 solid ones. Really, what a rough one.
Great shot of my youngest McKenna and her grandparents, Joe and Kathy, right there for you. So, it was a big win for the Lady Dragons. They're going to be 2 more games. Yes, very tired. They got a little bit of a break. They don't have to go anywhere for a little bit. Hopefully, Coach Teal may give them. They were supposed to have practice on Saturday, but hopefully, Coach Teal gives them a little mercy.
I don't think they should practice tomorrow.
We'll be back on the air from Phil Waybright Gymnasium tomorrow night. We're going to cover the boys, versus Jimtown. That'll be a good game.
We're going to do the ceremony for homecoming, right?
Yeah, we're going to cover that. There's Macy getting a big hug from Grandpa Joe. Saw Coach K walking through there. She's probably going to go make fun of Morgan for the air ball. So, hey, we're just going to wrap it up here. Appreciate everybody tuning in to tonight's broadcast on RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester. For Andy Stone and Blake Thomas, I'm Steve Stricker. Good night here from Fleet Gym at the Culver Academies, where the Lady Dragons pick up the win 40-33 over the Lady Eagles.